This time has 2 passengers between the wings on either side of the fuselage. This is called double trouble. Now I want to introduce you to people who are out there flying between the wings, so please listen to this. Beautiful and lovely Jenny Forsythe from Cleveland, Ohio, and on his debut air show weekend from Monterey, California, Tyson Rainiger. Now, as you heard Tyson say, Walt's been flying this airplane for a long time. As they come back in, they're going to be giving you a raise. Salute. There's the wave, and then you'll see the salute. They call this act double trouble. By the way, it's the first time in well over 20 years that there are 2 wing walkers on the outside of an airplane instead of the normal one. Tyson is a very accomplished photographer, aviation photographer, works for a major aviation magazine. He has published 2 books, one called Red Flag, Air Combat for the Double Air Pass. Just in case you just salute Tyson. He's the male, Jenny, she's the female. They have flipped upside down. Where you're going to see them is below the bottom wing. And what you're going to see are their arms extended. That can only mean that you're hanging upside down. There you see it on our side. Seeing is believing. How would you like to be there? That's Jenny. Look, Ma, no hands. Tyson is happy up in the sky. Talk about education. Jenny is a trained scientist by schooling. She's got a degree in chemistry and geology. She's worked in labs at both Los Alamos National Laboratory and labs at the University of Notre Dame. Things change a little bit. That's the course of a true wing walker is that they move around. Now check and see that Jenny has moved from between the wings on our side in that gentle turn. As slow as he can get, Jenny started to move. All she did that are still positive. Walt Pierce from the great state of Florida has a problem back because the propeller sends speeding air back to Jenny. Any excess speed only makes her work harder to be able to get from between the wings and walk back up to the top of the fuselage. All right, now Walt's going to pick up some altitude. Now, folks, I want you to see those wing walkers out there. From where we stand, it doesn't look like they're big targets, but they actually more than double the aerodynamic drag. Now, remember, this is an airplane with a primary trainer, but it's got a big air show engine on it. Twice the horsepower, 450 horsepower Pratt & Whitney engine. The air show pilots put a double set of ailerons on it to a greater rate of roll. Many of them put a cowling on, like Walt Pierce has got on his airplane, to increase the speed and streamline the airplane. And more the fuel tank on as well. Now, he's going to dive for a loop with the 2 wing walkers on the outside of the airplane. And so proud when he eases the nose over, Charlie and spectators, his shaft won't accelerate like it should. It's because of all of that aerodynamic drag. If you saw the results in a wind tunnel, you'd say, oh baby, that is really some inefficiency. Smoke it down. Get it on the top. Walt's got 150 knots. He wouldn't try it without that. He gently pulls back on the control center. And it's upside down. Tyson is upside down. Imagine being up there on a day like today. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the act they call double trouble. And the only place in America where 2 true wing travelers are on the outside of the wing. Whoa. Interesting story about Jenny as they come back in. She was raised by her adoptive parents. As she got a little bit older, she sought to seek out her natural birth father. She found him not too far from her home in Cleveland. Lo and behold, he was a pilot. Lo and behold, he was an air show pilot. Lo and behold, he was an air show pilot who carried a wing walker on his airplane. So when father and natural daughter reunited, guess what she did? She wing walked for her father. Since his retirement, she has walked with volunteers and now get a load of this. Tyson on one side is standing on one leg. Look at Jenny. She's hanging on with one hand. With her hand hanging on to her toe and a little aerobic clear Tyson on the right side. Jenny got pushed out is what we call the freeform side. Also working with our good friend Greg Shelbury business. Okay, the team coming back in. Jenny again will be switching hands, looking at us. Please, everybody get ready to wave. Tyson is walking out towards the end strut on our side. From the cockpit, old and skillful pilot Walt Pearson. I'll tell you, he knows this airplane well. It has been his pride. It was a late spring flight. We got all interested in air shows and aerobatics, and it's been a non-stop flight. What a company, what a great group they have been. If you're a soft drink fan, I'll tell you, it is Pepsi-Cola. And right now, CC, our great, beautiful, featured female performer flying her Extra 300, is now inside of the autograph tent and also the information area. And she's there to sign autographs with you. Here comes Tyson and here comes Jenny. Would you give them a wave, if you will? Because of the engine noise, they won't be able to hear your applause, but those waves are the same as applause, and you'll get a big smile on your face, I guarantee you, as we get ready to get into more Top Gun action.
Boy, she does that without a cap. Yeah, some of them got that leather cap in there.
She probably did that.
What do you think about the show so far? It's beautiful, Charlie. And he's right side up there for a stage. He's right upside down, and here come the wing walkers. They, by the way, will eventually make their way in front of you.